Hi guys, I am Abrie and I'm into agriculture, and I would like to show you how you get something as small as this into something as huge as this. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. In 2016, my pastor asked me to grow a pumpkin for a specific program. My personal goal was to grow a pumpkin so big that will not fit on the back of a pickup truck. How can I apply the Word of God in my job? The first step was to find the best possible site to grow the pumpkin. I knew I needed to plant this seed in the right soil. We prepared a fine batch of fermented compost. Planting holes were then made 1 meter by 1 meter by 1.5 meter in depth. It is crucial to select high quality seeds with the best possible genetics in order to grow the biggest pumpkin. You can sand the edges of your seed to encourage early emergence. After the seeds were soaked, they were planted in well-prepared planting holes. Now I start applying my faith. The seeds have started to emerge. Remember, the pumpkins can grow up to 180 days from emergence to harvest. Pollination should be done by hand in order to select the best possible male and female genetics. I closed the flower of the clothing pack so that the bees could not repollinate the same flower. Then, the biggest secret of growing these super huge pumpkins was dedicated to the use of principles I learned in the new Superman course. Some of these principles I used were applying specific teachings, messages, and uplifting music for the pumpkin. Messages like the power of thoughts. I just knew these principles will work for my pumpkin because it worked in my life. Most importantly, I spoke life over these plants. It's scientifically proven that if you speak life over one plant and death over another, the one you speak life over will flourish. If you speak death over the other plant, it will surely die. So I started to speak life over my plants. Here goes. You are strong, pumpkin. You are the biggest and you are the best and you are healthy. These are the words I spoke over my pumpkin. And on top of this, I prayed for my pumpkins daily. This may sound like nonsense to some of you, but it has been proved scientifically with research that it worked. And I can testify, surely it did. The picking of my super pumpkin. It was an incredible moment I will never forget. Once upon a time, I harvested a pumpkin weighing 74 kgs. This time I was about to harvest a pumpkin weighing 6 times more than the original pumpkin. I managed to grow a pumpkin weighing 422 kgs Have you ever seen a pumpkin of 422 kgs? Man, oh man, if I could grow this big pumpkin with these principles, imagine how much more can you do in your life with these principles. The new Superman, write that down. I entered my pumpkin into a pumpkin growing festival. Farmers all over the country had an opportunity to come and show their produce. As for the dream I had in my heart, it became a reality. I had to hire a trailer because the pumpkin did not fit on the back of my truck. Not only did I need a trailer to move the pumpkin, but also a team of people, 12 to be exact. At the competition at Heidelberg, my pumpkin was the second biggest on show for the day. I'm so proud to say that my super pumpkin weighed 422 kgs. Just to think about that, 930 pounds. If this is the first year I've grown this pumpkin, using these principles I've learned and got results of this magnitude, just imagine what year 2 will hold. I'm so excited to grow an even bigger and healthier super pumpkin in 2018. I now know that nothing is impossible for me. If you can believe it, you can have it. It all started with a big vision. What do you see? What is your vision? Stay tuned for the next episode of the new Super Pumpkin. This is me, Abrie, the new super farmer, signing out for now.